three goals, and two of them were directly related to the performance of the project, and the third one was related to the sort of creation of it. We wanted everyone to learn as they created this. We wanted them to develop new skills, which ties into it being, it having all these people from different backgrounds, and you know, each person is working to their strength, but they're also teaching other people from their backgrounds. The second goal was to sort of compartmentalize the show so that we could completely recreate it. It's great to see the effects of one show, but to really bring change to a problem, you need to do more than one thing. So we wanted to create something that could be recreated really by anyone. The third goal, obviously, was to have a good effect on our audience. There is a medical basis for reducing social isolation through this show. So the show does have scientific grounding for actually helping these people. Our sort of hypothesis was that if we showed them that they're still teaching us, that they're still imparting these lessons to us, that they're gonna feel like there's still a spot for them in society, which is going to keep them thinking, which is going to keep them talking, which is going to keep them doing things and living life, which, as we all know, reduces the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's in the elderly. Mm-hmm. So that's sort of the main positive effect we were going for.
And one time I got to see one woman, her calendar was just full of doctor's appointments, and like every day, and she always told me, oh, I wish they played more classical music, but you guys are like the only people who bring that into here. And she said she really looked forward to these performances every week. And
the show was designed to be put together a bunch of different ways and by really anyone. So the way we thought about that a lot, and we sort of settled on the idea that we wanted a linear show, something with one storyline that went through it, nothing too long. But the problem is that, you know, when you have a linear storyline, everything needs to fit together, obviously. So we came up with the idea of putting together this sort of compartmentalized show that had a bunch of different parts that when you went into the rehearsal process came together, and then all of a sudden you had this show. So we thought the easiest sort of, I don't know if easiest is the right word, but we decided to use a bunch of different types of multimedia and performance art to sort of tell this story. And
I think it worked out well. We had the music part, and then that was to warm up the audience and get them kind of loosened up. And then we would have a sing-along,
well, before the sing-along, too, we'd have the music and the dancers to sort of...
Oh, yeah, like the improv.
We had the improv sections.
Mm-hmm. So that sort of got the audience thinking, like, what is this?
Yeah. We introduced the dancers before this sort of multimedia presentation in the regular Minuet show, by having them come on and dance to some of the classical music that you guys were already playing. Yeah, and that sort of eased them into the fact that there'd be dancers there.
And then we went into a sing-along to get the audience engaged.
It was very good.
So then the film came, and that was A Quiet Drive by B. Jacob Waxman. And
right.
Yeah.
Now, originally the film was originally a theater piece, and we changed it just because of room. But I mean, we did the film, and we wrote it sort of based on the stories that Jen had gathered from all these elderly folks at the nursing homes, and we chose one main story to sort of base the actual setting of the story on, and then the other stories sort of came in as themes, and the film sort of led in, and then the music picked up near the end of the film. We had a Still I Rise by Maya Angelou as a poem in the film, and then the dancers came out and danced to it, and it was really cool. We reached this sort of crescendo, and I think most people got it. I think we really delivered the message well of that this was their story. They really seemed to get it. I was a little surprised. I was like, yes.
Yeah.